Hey, what's up everybody? It's your boy FatNut72 here, and today we're gonna review the new Camaro, which is the Declasse Vigero ZX. So we're gonna go ahead and buy it here. Let's check where it's at. It's probably gonna be in here. Oh, there it is. And it is coming in at 1.9 million. Ooh, that's got to be way too much, but we're going to go ahead and order it and put it in our auto shop. I've been wanting to review this Camaro very badly because TikTok has been all over this car. You know, they're saying it's the best car in the game. They're saying not just that it's the best muscle in the game now, but it's like the fastest car in the game. Even on old gen, and I can tell you right now that is definitely not the case, but we're going to go ahead and scope this thing out and see how the customization is on this thing. Hopefully good, but it is like, I have a feeling it's going to be like the new Mustang, the Dominator, so I don't think it's going to be too good, but we're going to see. For the grill, I'm going to go for something more realistic to the actual Camaro, the 2020. 2021 or 2022, which would be probably, I'm not going to go for the honeycombs, I'm going to go for, let's see here, I like this, actually. I think I'm going to go with this, but, the chrome does look nice, but I like that matte black, so I'm going to go ahead and stick with that, but I'm just going to, hold on. Yeah, I'm going to stick to the matte black, that looks the best, it looks more sporty. I like that. Oh, you can change the hoods here. Nice. Taking a look at the hood options here. Looks like there's a lot of hood options. Very surprised by that. That's cool. Of course, the new Mustang in the game actually did have, like, it didn't have much in the way of customization, but it did have a lot of hoods. So obviously we have the same as that. But these are actually, like, these are really good hoods. Like, these hoods are way better than the Dominators. Not gonna worry about that for no, we're not gonna do headlights today. I'm gonna keep it the way it is, stock, and yeah. So you got some nice stripes right there. Those are nice. I love the blacks. Always gotta have the blacks. That's cool. The yellow on the side of the blacks. Nice. Yeah, this is a part of a lot of cars, but I like it. It's just bold enough, and it's not too skinny or anything like that. I'm gonna let you take a look at the liveries here. Have you get a good look here at the liveries. I'm not gonna do like other videos. You know, I watch videos sometimes before I buy stuff, and I noticed that a lot of people don't showcase the liveries, so I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a good look on every end of these liveries here. I'm gonna tell you right now that I'm definitely not gonna get one of these crazy liveries for the Camaro, but oh, that purple is actually nice. It reminds me of like something you'd see in like somebody you'd face in Need for Speed Heat or something. That's pretty cool. But I'm not going to go for anything wacky on this build. I'm just going to keep it sporty. So I'm either going to go with the black stripes or the black and yellow. And I think I'm considering making it blue and then putting white stripes on it, or black. These I don't like, but they are cool. Like, I wonder if they're, I don't know, they're definitely not going to be armored, as this is not like a sports car. So, I mean, it is a sports car, so it's not like it's going to be armored or anything. It looks armored, but we're going to keep the normal louvers. And, oh, cool. I love the, I do like the GT mirrors. Those look nice. Like, nothing crazy, but I do like the GTs more. Let's take a look at what we got for. First of all, let's change the color here. So I'm not gonna do a white. I want to do something really sporty. I want this to be a sporty build. You know, it's a Camaro, so I'm probably gonna go blue and like get white stripes. But I don't know. We're gonna see. I like that ultra blue. That really stands out really well, and this is a very sporty car, so I think I'm gonna run with the ultra blue. Of course, that blue is really nice too. And even this blue is nice. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and choose the ultra blue because that stands out. That pops so much better. It's very okay. I've spent a lot of time customizing this car. The customization is so good for this car. I will say that. Like I've had my doubts with this vehicle because it's been super hyped up by TikTok and YouTube. But this, like, the customization is really good. I have to admit. Like, I'm gonna admit that the customization is like whack. Like, it is great. I went ahead and went for my crew color red, which I have a bunch of crews for myself, and I just like change my color all the time. If I really want a color that stands out, I'll change my crew color and then go into another session, and then it like registers. I went ahead with this crew color red I have. You've probably seen this before. This is a very popular hue for people's crew colors and all that. You know, these wings are not bad either, and you know that, wait a minute, oh, I like that. Even the one that stands out like that, that overhangs from the back, is actually pretty cool. I don't usually say that for a lot of these cars. Like, I don't like that wing, but it actually looks good on this Camaro. Although, I'm gonna stick, we're definitely not doing that. That looks like, I don't like that gray look to it. That's pretty atrocious, but I think I'm gonna change it to one of the others, but keep it like close to stock. I don't want a crazy wing. I just want something that's very subtle. Obviously, we're gonna slam it down. Obviously, we're gonna go ahead and get all the max upgrades for this thing. The reason I'm doing that is because I plan on doing a drag test with a friend here soon, and I'm gonna see if this thing stands out with other cars. And I know my cars in this game, and it is not going to, like, I'm telling you right now, it is not the best muscle car in the game. I don't care what you say. You can argue in the comments all you want, but this is not the best muscle car in the game. Because you have the Scat Pack Challenger, you have the GTT, which is based off the Fastback Mustang. Like, you have all of these muscle cars. There's actually some more too, but if this thing becomes like super fast, I would be surprised, like if it beats everything, all my other cars, but I doubt it sincerely. The wheels, I think we're gonna go for something a little bit different this time. I'm gonna, you know, that's very similar to, that fits the Camaro in my opinion. I love that. We're gonna make that black. Yeah, the more I look at it, the more I love it. So I'm gonna go ahead and change that to black. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. It was already kind of carbon looking, but I'm just gonna go ahead and make it pure black. And we're gonna go ahead and do something a little bit different this time. I'm gonna go ahead, just go different today. I'm gonna go ahead and put some custom tires on that because the fonts are so small. I love that. I actually like looking at that. It looks cool. I usually don't go for sports, but like sports tires, but that particular rim, it looks so good on this. It looks so good on this. I'm getting notifications from TikTok. We're gonna do bumpers today and skirts, but we're gonna go a little subtle on this. I want it to be sporty and stand out, but I don't want it to be like a race car. I want this to look accurate to a actual Camaro, but I don't want it to look like some sort of track racer, you know. I think I'm gonna decide. I think I'm gonna go for those carbons. Yeah. In my opinion, those carbons look the best. And for the diffuser, this I might take some time on because it's kind of hard to look back there, and they're already pretty similar. Not completely similar, like not clones of each other, but just a little bit different. I think I'm gonna go for the one that's like mid-tier. Yeah, I don't want anything that's like a track racer or anything. No, not anything like a race car, just a sports car. I'm gonna go for that diffuser. And okay, what else are we gonna do here? Oh yeah, hood. I don't think I'm gonna change the hood. I usually change hoods for stuff to keep it, you know, I like to tune up the rides and all that, but I'm gonna go stock because, like I said, I want to keep this looking a little bit like the actual Camaro. Those white stripes look good too. But we're gonna go for those black and yellows. Those stand out, yeah. Those stand out really well. I know it's a little bit odd with this red, but hear me out. But look at those Look at the yeah, look at the mufflers too, man. That's crazy. I've never seen mufflers that had that have little paint, like the primary or secondary paints on them. That's so cool. I've got an idea for. Whoa, wait a minute. You know, the grays look good too, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna keep it red. I'm gonna keep it red, and I'm gonna go full. I'm gonna go full in on this. So like, okay. Oh yeah, if I change the spoiler, see how this looks similar to the. It looks similar to the stock one. I'm gonna change it to this. It's gonna be low key, and it's gonna pop out a little bit. I like that. It's really gonna make people look close, you know, because like on the side of the stripes. The stripe style is like so odd looking with the red, but like when you go to the spoiler, it just works well. Now with the yellow with the mirrors, I can't make my mind up on that, but I think I'm gonna remove that. I don't want it. I don't want the yellow, like the low-key yellow accent, to pop out too much. So I'm gonna go back to red GTs. Like I didn't have red GTs before, but I'm gonna go ahead and go with that. And look at the skirts too. I made the skirts yellow too. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and test ride this thing. I'm gonna see how it performs when you're just racing about. I'm gonna go in some straight lines if I can help it, but we're gonna see how fast this thing is. I can already tell you right now this thing's rear wheel drive, rear wheel drive, and obviously this thing would not be no damn, you know, it's not all four wheels, but yeah, okay, I wanted to say that it felt like an all-wheel drive, but no, it's rear-wheel drive. I would have been really weirded out if it was all-wheel drive. That would actually be kind of stupid for the Camaro, but Rockstar has done some weird stuff before. Yeah, it's rear-wheel drive. Oh, yeah, the brakes on this thing are, they are pretty atrocious. Already gonna say that. Yeah, like, there's, it oversteers, but it oversteers in a weird way. Like, it's trying to drift itself, but at the same time, it's not a drift car. So, like, it's painful to turn. Like, I don't know if that makes any sense to you. Like, it's fast. I'll say this, like, the acceleration, yeah, the acceleration's good. This top speed's actually pretty magnificent, I must say. This top speed's really good. We're blazing right now. Yeah, we're blazing right now. Like, the turning, man, like, I can tap on the brakes just a little bit, and it just slides out. Like, it wants to drift, but it's not meant to drift. Like, those corners, I'm trying to, like, it's a muscle car, so, like, I get it, but it's just a little too much. It's cool that it has that top speed, but the acceleration is good, but it's not the best of any car that I have. Well, it's not the best. I have cars that can beat that in acceleration, but yeah, we're gonna come back to the hills here, and we're gonna make a turn over here. We're gonna see how, yeah, when you're slowed down, you can barely make a turn when you tap the brakes because it just slides out. I'm struggling to control this thing. It's fun because, you know, it can drift and all that. Just if you can call that drifting, it's not really drifting. We're gonna go downtown, maybe cut a couple corners and stuff so I can really show you, like, how bad this is handling. It's fun, but it's definitely not the best car out there. Definitely not the best muscle car. We're gonna go ahead and do a drag test right now. Some random person showed up. Don't worry about that. He even blasted this thing. He even blasted the Camaro time. But I'm putting the Scat Pack and the Fastback in a race, in a drag with the Camaro, and you can see, surprisingly, the Scat Pack, which is the Hellfire in the game, it actually, like, tied with the Camaro. I thought that it would beat it, but I must have, like, armor or something on the Scat Pack on the Hellfire. But basically, yeah, like, it just, you know, it's not the best muscle car out there. Don't let anybody fool you. It is not the best muscle car. It is a fun car. Its customization is great. I would give it a
really rock.
I would give it an 8 out of 10, and I'm being very, very frugal with that. Like, I'm being very, very nice with that. 8 out of 10, only because it's fun to drive. The sounds are great. The customization is absolutely awesome. But it is not the best muscle car in the game by any means. Absolutely not. It is just not the best muscle car in the game. Like, that Dominator GTT, which is a dated vehicle by now, actually gave that Camaro it gave it a competition, you know? Like, it didn't beat it. It wasn't even close, but it was close enough. Like, it was close enough to beating it, and that's just, like, it's overhyped on TikTok and YouTube. Like, I get it, like, everybody just wanted the Camaro, but people are saying this thing is the best car in the game. It is not the best car in the game. It's a great muscle car, but one thing that drags it down for me is also the price for it. So, the Scat Pack Challenger, which is the Hellfire, it's like $700,000 to $800,000 to purchase, right? And it performs like, you just saw it tie up with the Camaro, and that thing's like way cheaper than this Camaro. This Camaro is like thoroughly gouged by Rockstar because they know what they're doing with the 1.9. It's basically 1.9 million, $2 million for, you know, yeah, it's absurd of a price tag, especially when the Challenger is just as much as a competitor. It would act like it beats this thing. I'm sorry, like when it comes down to controlling and handling, like it'll beat this Camaro. And there's a lot of other vehicles too, muscles out there that'll beat this thing. And when you're talking about other cars too, not even muscle, like yeah, you could win a drag with that Camaro top speed wise for like 50% of vehicles in this game, but you're not going to beat it in a circuit by any means. You don't want to take this. I can see it already. People are going to take this car to circuits and stuff, and they're going to use it as some sort of race car, and they're just going to get completely destroyed in last place because, like, if you're in a straight line, like, you're good, but you're not even good then because there's a lot of other cars that can compete with this thing. Like, it is definitely not the best car in this game. Very overhyped, but a very fun car. The customization is great, and I do like driving it. It's fun. It's just a weird type of fun. You know, it handles terribly. The brakes are horrible. It's like the brakes are bad. That's my biggest gripe about it, is the brakes. I've never drove a vehicle with brakes that are that bad. I'm definitely gonna, I wouldn't say it's gonna collect dust. Like I said, it's a fun vehicle. I give it an 8 out of 10, but I'm definitely not driving it anytime soon. It's a great looking car. Like I said, the best part about it is the customization. The customization is leagues better than what that new Mustang's customization was, the new Dominator. But I could go on about this, about how like it makes my head hurt how people are overhyping this. But if you like the video and you want to see more, stay tuned. If you didn't like the video, well, dislike it, or comment down below why you disagree and all that. But nevertheless, I'll see you on the next vid I post. Take care.